It's the best way to start any vlog. Here's my boys. Millie, do you like your grapes? Benjamin, you like your strawberries? That's good. You guys are eating all your fruits and vegetables. Excellent. Dad's gonna go downstairs now, okay? Am I allowed? You're cool with that? All right. So I'm loving the look of the new water here by the boardwalk, Ferris wheel, beach, old fishing store, lighthouse, cave, hill, campground. This area is looking sweet. Loving it. Gotta get some dark trans blue tiles though and some light trans blue cheese slopes to make the switch here. Definitely make it look even better than it already does. I still haven't added details. I still don't want to. I'm talking like minifig details. It just looks clean right now. I'm trying to leave it clean. But hey, you know what we're going to work on today? The skate park. So this base plate right here is going to be a 32 by 32 stud skate park. Yeah, I've never built a skate park before, but I think the city needs one. And I want to build it here because this is going to be a skate/surf store. Got to customize that. I was thinking, should I build the skate park today? Or should I build that? Or should I add minifig details? I really didn't know what to do. But I think building a skate park, or at least starting a skate park, is what we're going to do. For right now, at least. And then we'll continue this vlog. Yeah, so let's bring this on over to my desk here. Bomb it down and get started. So I've never built a skate park before, but I can sort of visualize what kind of parts I'm going to need. Inverted arches, not regular arches, but inverted arches. You know where I used a bunch of those? Right here on my train track supports. You see them right there. I need a whack of those to create ramps, half pipes, quarter pipes. Those are just like the perfect shape. So I need to get a bunch of those in light gray. Other parts that you need probably are slopes, various sizes of slopes, all in light gray, to create awesome ramps and drop-ins and stuff like that. So I'm going to have to go through here and sort of figure out what kind of pieces I have in light gray that are going to allow me to build a skate park. Now, in my opinion, there's a couple different things that I could do. Is I could just build a Mills plate using bricks and plates, and then I could tile off that Mills plate in light gray to create the surface for the skate park. Or what I could do is brick build it using light gray bricks right down here. This is probably what I'm going to do because I don't want the whole surface of the skate park to be tiled off. That might look sort of weird. I don't really want it to look like the Quickie Mart parking lot. There's another way of doing this, and that's just building literally bricks and laying them on their side on top of the plate. And that's probably what I'm going to do because the tiled look doesn't really look that good. All of my roads use the technique of laying brick on their sides. Just along the edge here, I call them road extenders. This is brick laid on its side, and the best example of that is over here with these road plates where we actually have some panels laid on their side, and those are parking stalls on the side of the road. So I think if I were to build a skate park, which obviously we're doing today, I'm going to lay the brick on its side rather than tiling it all off. 32 studs wide, 26 bricks tall with a tile on top will cover a base plate. Just like all of my builds, a ton of trial and error. Pulled out a bunch of these 1x4 slopes here, trying to create a downward ramp. Just wasn't working right because when you stack two on top of each other, it just doesn't look that good, right? And if you don't stack them on top of each other, then you've got the exposed stud. But then I found these and I was like, oh man, that's going to make the perfect downward ramp right there. Sweet. Created a little platform for that. Two of those match up with one brick, one plate, and one tile. So I built that platform. It's got a staircase going down that way there. Probably put some handrails coming down either side of that there. And then I'll tack down this unit with snot bricks eventually into the main platform. Also built a quick handrail here using some Technic elements. However, the handrails going on this here are probably going to have to be built using flex tubing because this isn't really going to go at that nice downward angle because it has to be connected into the main surface here with some sort of Technic element, right? It's a pretty cool looking handrail though, hey? Just need to find another one of these macaroni shaped pieces to complete it. Found one in white, but can't find any more in gray. Just a matter of working with what I got to try and come up with a pretty cool looking skate park. I'm looking at these pieces like, ooh, I want to use you. So things can always change, but I've put this rail right here. It's got that flashy white element. Oh yeah, that looks good. Now I'm thinking to myself, I need a jump and also a box for grinding. So I built this little platform right here. It serves as a jump and also is going to accommodate a box, I think. It's going to go right beside the rail. The box will be in the center of these two bricks, and then this side is a jump, so it's multi-purpose. I think the box will be flat here, and then it'll kink downward. Hey, you know what? I know a little bit about terrain parks. I'm a pretty good snowboarder. My favorite thing to hit up in the terrain park is boxes. I love going board slide switch out. Oh yeah. Okay, funny but true story here, everybody. I'll get to that in one moment. So I started adding the box onto the platform here. And I thought originally I was going to use this because it'd be a really cool, like, elongated box that I would have fun hitting. Like, that would be awesome. But then I realized, okay, it comes out too far. There's not enough space for the landing here, especially if you put a rail here eventually. This has to be sort of here in order if people actually have clearance to hit it, for it to make sense. So I decided to make this small rainbow box right here, which is much smaller. Doesn't look quite as fun to me, but hey, it gets the job done. But the funny part of the story is I was going to install this one first. In order to install this, I'd have to remove these 1x3 slopes here. There used to be 3 of them, right? I took 3 of them off and I replaced them with tiles. And I just cleaned up my desk and I cannot find the other 2. I don't know where they went. I've lost the 2. And I only have exactly enough to do this. And now I can't find where those went. I don't know where they went. They just disappeared. Oh my gosh. Well, guess what? The next thing I'm going to do is create a half pipe. So yeah, I ended up taking the inverted arches off the raised line. I actually took 2 too many, so I've got to install those again. But check this out. Made a little half pipe here. Hey, that looks pretty good, eh? Oh yeah, not bad. Pretty sweet. You know, these up top here where you can grind, right? You can grind on the top of the half pipe. I only had white, that's why they're white. But it's looking pretty light gray anyway, so I actually think the white adds a nice contrast. I think that half pipe is going to go right there. Might even want to add like a piece of flex tubing on some clips back here so people can do like hand plants on the top of the half pipe. Hey, that'd be cool, hey? I agree with that. Okay, yeah, I still can't find these 1x3s. They're missing. I'm going to have to replace them with some random color, and it's going to drive me nuts because I know they're somewhere in this Lego room. Isn't that crazy? But this is looking pretty cool. So we've got our platform with the ramp and the stairs, the half pipe, our jump with the rainbow box, and then the handrail right here. Mana do 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 do. Mana do 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 do. Mana do 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 do. My kids love that song. But there it is. I found the slope. I decided to change this rail here to white just because it contrasts with all of the light gray in the skate park. Also, this black handrail here going down the steps looks pretty neat. It's just flex tubing and a couple clips on jumpers. And then I've got this big fat handrail right here as well in that dark red color, which adds a nice pop of color, doesn't it? Pretty awesome. I was struggling with how to mount that. I was putting a jumper between these tiles up here to get it centered on the down ramp. I was insetting this hinge. I was using connector elements to try and get it going downward, and I just couldn't get it to flow properly. I don't know, just working with the angle is difficult. It'd be easier if there was the different orientation of this element, if it was like vertical, downward, you know, the other way, not this way, where it's too wide. But I figured maybe I can just put a snot brick facing upward down here, and then I can mount it from the bottom on one stud like that there, and it should tack it down in place good enough there. Got some other ideas. I've got to create a border. I'm going to add some other details as well in the surrounding area, and I think I need to add some color.
maybe with some plants or something like that. Also, check out this website.
It's called okbrickworks.com, where they sell all sorts of third-party Lego stuff, like ballast train track pieces and stuff like that. And you search graffiti, if I know how to spell it, graffiti, you could actually get some graffiti custom stickers, which I might order here to add some awesome color to the skate park and to random areas in the Lego city. I sort of like these ones here. That look pretty cool in a skate park. They have all sorts of interesting stickers, like these graffiti. Like that one's pretty cool too. Snot. That's neat. Stickers. This is also how I did all of my custom road signs in the Lego city as well. Once again, it's okbrickworks.com.
Don't mind the state of my desk right now. Like I said, trial and error. So I've started constructing my wall here, and I've actually started tacking things down. You can see how I positioned the snot bricks within, and this is just going to clip down like that there. And this wall right here is going to clip down the same way. So what I did is some plate on the bottom, some masonry bricks on top with tile, got some curves in the corner there, and this one should fit in like that. Oh, need two hands, like that. There we go. So now we've got our walls constructed there, and I did those in dark gray, just so they look a little bit different than the light gray. And I love the way it's just tacked down onto the plate, but is removable and can be easily changed because it is removable. So the next structure that I wanted to attach was this one here. So I just positioned snot bricks within like that there. So this one goes like that, and then that one there, and this one right here, that single snot brick holds the rail in spot right there in the center of the ramp, and then once again the wall goes around the outside. It's just a lot of like taking it apart and rebuilding it, putting a snot brick in, taking it apart again, rebuilding it, and then slowly but surely I'll have all of the snot bricks in position. The next thing I'm going to do is the half pipe, which is new and improved, everybody. Check it out. I added a larger spot on the top there so you can drop in, and then a nice colorful wall because it was becoming a little bit too gray. So this colorful wall is pretty neat. On the other side, it has an arch. There's actually two arches, so it's 2 arches deep, and I've got a really cool plan for this area underneath the arch in there. It's a water fountain, but for some reason it's been out of service since 2020. No, I'm just kidding. It's designed to fill water bottles. I got these 2 terrains tacked down as well and added some minifigures. This guy here is casually hitting the box, and he's pretty excited to see Bart Simpson, but Bart was just going off the ramp there, like not even minding his own space, you know? Look at that air he just got. He might even be hopping onto that rail off the ramp. This guy's got some sick air in the half pipe, and this guy's about to hit the box. He's just making sure his dude with the camera is ready to go. So pretty sweet little scene here at the skate park. Pretty excited about this build. Might have to get those graffiti stickers for some of these elements in the future from OK Brickworks there. I'm excited to place it in the city, so why don't we do that? And then I can finally clean up my desk here because, whew, this is looking a little bit grim at the moment. But hey, they're pretty much all the same part type, so it shouldn't take long to stow away. Oh man, I'm in desperate need of a cleanup. I'm going to get on that right away. But hey, look at this, a nice addition to the beach area. Awesome skate park. So I put it on the green base plate, and then underneath or tacked down on that green base plate is some yellow plate just to support it in all 4 corners and in the center as well. And that actually lifts it up to approximately sidewalk height there. Without the yellow plates, it sort of sunk it down. Now I did put these corner elements here. I'm not sure if I like that. I might just make it masonry like these ones here. You can see the wall came up higher for this raised area. Thought that made sense, and I think it looks pretty good. I mean, we've got an entrance over here and also an entrance over here. It'll make more sense when this is like the farmer market area. I didn't really want to put an entrance here because people are hitting the rail there. So you didn't really want to put an entrance where people are hitting a rail. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So I figured right here and over there makes the most sense for sure. So yeah, there's my skate park. What do you think of it? Let me know by commenting below. I think it's pretty sick for my first attempt to create a skate park. Once we get those graffiti stickers laid on there, it might look pretty cool as well. And what am I going to be tackling next over here? I'm not too sure. Maybe the skate surf shop. Probably makes sense. Everybody, thank you so much for coming on by. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Farewell.